Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami Ntando Mdletshe, and on this channel sikhuluma ngama-reality TV shows, ama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers. If it is your first time joining me today and you really like my content, do not forget to press the subscribe button la ngezansi and the notification bell ukuze uthole umyalezo uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sengiwufakile, and please do not forget to like the video. So, you guys, when it comes to the Thabo Bester saga, one of the questions that people have been asking when it comes to that case is why Thabo Bester is allowed to wear his own clothes when he is making an appearance in court, especially because he does not need to go to court. He's actually making an appearance. I believe that he is in prison because it's all online. Okay, why does he need to wear his own clothes? Why is he being allowed to wear his own clothes, guys? Have you ever been to a public hospital and while you are there, not just public hospital, even private sometimes? I don't know who pays for it, but when you're in a hospital sometimes, and then the prison guards would come with some prison inmates at the hospital, they're always wearing orange overalls. Okay, and I've always thought that it means that once you are convicted, that is your outfit really until the time where you are released from prison. You have to wear orange wherever you go, okay? Because that's what I've seen, but only in hospitals. I wasn't really paying attention as to what happens when somebody has already been convicted of a crime. They are in prison now, they have to attend court. How is that supposed to work? Okay, so listen, you guys, the authorities are trying their best to convince us that everything that they're doing when it comes to Dr. Nandipa and Thabo Bester, they are following the rules. And I think that some of the things that they're doing, they are having to go back to the rules to find, some loopholes to say, no, we are following these particular rules, because people are basically questioning everything. If Thabo Bester is in prison, he's making an appearance in prison. Why is he being even given an opportunity to wear his own clothes? Does that mean that Vele he's not in orange, Vele in prison? Okay. And I think that those are valid questions, you guys, to have as South Africans, because, of course, when it comes to this case, we have learned that when we don't question things, then they get away with a lot. Okay. Whoever thought that we were going to have somebody that has escaped from prison, living a normal life outside, in society, being free. We didn't know that, but now we are aware that such things do happen. So we have every right to question when things are happening and we do not understand. But this is the explanation that they are giving when it comes to why Thabo Bester has been allowed to wear his own clothes. Okay, this is an article from IOL written by Osiabonga Mkhwanazi. It says Lamola explains why Thabo Bester wears his own clothes in court. In Cape Town, Justice and Correctional Services Minister Ronald Lamola has given an explanation why Thabo Bester has been appearing in court in civilian clothes despite being a convicted prisoner. And for him, you guys, it's different because the others are still being accused. Okay, they're still going to go through a trial, so they're not convicted. The other accused. So we can understand why they're still wearing their own clothes, because they're not convicted criminals yet. Okay, so but with him, he has been convicted of other crimes. Now he's attending court for other crimes too. Okay, Bester has appeared in courts virtually wearing designer clothes worth thousands of rands. This is another thing, you guys, because I really feel like, yes, people will probably question even if it wasn't designer clothes, but I think that people would not be paying as much attention to him if he wasn't wearing all of these designer clothes. And I feel like I said the other time, that if he was just wearing his maybe jeans and a black t-shirt, maybe people wouldn't pay as much attention to it. And I feel like the arrogance that comes with him making sure that he's doing that display thing with the brands, expensive brands, is what is making people even question this one particular thing when it comes to him attending court. Lamola said it was standard operating procedure for a convicted prisoner to appear in court in civilian clothes. DAMP Glenis asked Lamola in a written parliamentary question why Bester would appear in would wear designer clothes when he was already serving a sentence in prison. And trust me, if Glennis is asking this question, because this lady knows the law. Okay, so if she is asking this question, then this is a question to ask. Okay, she said he should be wearing a prison garb as a convicted person, but Lamola said the standard operating procedure allowed Bester to put on civilian clothes. The standard operating procedure, which governs internal and external security, prescribes security measures for court appearances by sentenced offender on further charges. The SOP outlines that a sentenced offender appearing in court on further charges must be dressed in their own private clothing, which is clean and neat. In the event of an inmate, if an inmate does not have suitable private clothes, they are to be provided with release clothes, said Lamola. Bester and Dr. Nandi Pamakotumana are on trial in the Bloemfontein court for a number of charges following Bester's escape from prison last year. Former G4S security firm employees are also charged alongside the two. The law enforcement agency said more people are expected to be arrested soon. When is that going to happen? Okay. Bester was serving a life sentence and 75 years for murder in RAPE when he escaped from prison. The law enforcement agencies arrested them in Tanzania. Okay, so this is the explanation that they are giving you guys. It is just that in South Africa, we haven't really had a lot of cases where it's a case that it has everybody's interest, everybody is interested in that case, and we are watching it on TV, and it's somebody that has already been convicted of crimes, and then they have to attend court. So as like the public, we don't have anything to refer to and say, but look at this one. They were not allowed to wear their own clothes, but this one is allowed. So we don't know. Even him referring to what the rules say, we have to trust that that's really what the rules say, because we don't know. But it is strange that he is a convicted criminal attending court while he is in prison, yet he's having his own expensive brand clothes there by prison. Okay, ngathi kumnandi nje jele. Yini ngathi kumnandi lapha phakathi. Asivakasheni. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Like the video before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginithanda kakhulu.